Everybody loves a good list, right? So in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 things that I have noticed time over time in businesses that if they aren't struggling now, they will absolutely be struggling in the future. My name is Sarah Bryson, and I am a CFO for business owners looking for clarity, control, and killer cash flow. And the first one is decisions are made on the bank balance, not on strategy. If you are working this way, everything is going to be reactive, not proactive. And it also means you probably got some cash flow issues and you're probably at risk for making a lot of emotional decisions. When we're looking at a business and running a business efficiently, effectively, and profitably, we're really looking at making decisions strategically. We're not going to panic if we have a bad month, and we're not going to go and buy a luxury yacht if we have a good month. We're going to look at our strategy, we're going to stay the course, and then when we see the trend that allows us to either go, oops, this isn't going the way we want, or, oh, hey, this is a great new way that we're headed, that's when we're going to reevaluate our strategy to continue moving the business forward. Number 2 is when the owner is the default for everything. If everybody comes to you to find out the answers, if nobody's sure what to do next, if rather than checking the SOPs and the training manual and checking with Bob and then Sally before they come to you, if they're coming to you, if you are always the last stop, then you are going to be exhausted. Nobody is going to be working efficiently or actively being able to fix their own problems, which is what we want. We want to empower our team members to take control and move things forward for us. That's why they're part of the team. That's why we brought them on. If you are finding yourself being the one who's always answering the questions, who's always the fix-it perhaps, you are probably going to have some struggles because there's going to be a time at which you can't take on any more work, but your business is going to want you to. Another thing that does come back to the owner is if I'm talking to an owner and they can't clearly state what they want from the business, be that for the business itself and how it's going to move forward, or whether that's for themselves, how the business is going to support their life. When I see that, it's usually a telltale sign of burnout. It means that they have been dealing with a lot of things in the past. A lot of times it is related to the previous one, number 2, that the owner is the bottleneck. The owner is the stopgap for everything. But if you don't know what you want or where you want the business to go and how you want this business to support your life, then how are you going to be able to tell if you're making progress towards your goals or not? You really need to be able to be clear and confident in those answers. Number 4 is when cost cutting is your fix, is your solution for everything. Oh, we had a bad month. Oh, cut some costs. Oh, this didn't work out. Cut some costs. I hate cost cutting. I know I am unusual in that, but I don't like it. I just don't like it. I think that cost cutting can make sense if we discover that we are spending money in a way that is not moving us forward or towards our goals. Then yeah, absolutely. If this is not helping us, sure, cut the cost. But there's probably a reason the cost is there. There might be something else we need to do first in order to get that cost under control. Maybe it's just better pricing. Maybe it's just getting someone else in this position. Maybe it's adding people. Sometimes you got to add your costs in order to get the business to move to where we want it to be. So if cost cutting is your first line of defense and it's what you do all the time, you're going to find yourself in a very difficult position where you just can't afford to cut anything else and you won't be able to move forward. And number 5 is the last one that I see all the time that I know a business is going to struggle. And that is you've got good bookkeeping. Your books are totally fine. You get reporting and you don't make any change. You just keep going day by day. If you have these reports, if you're looking at them, if you're talking to your financial team and you just don't take any action to make any change in your business, then I guess you just want to stay the same. And that's okay if that's what you want. But the business owners I talk to don't want to stay the same. They want change. They want something different. They want something better, want something that's going to make them feel amazing when they come into work every day, proud of the work that they do and of their team members and what they're able to do for them and for their family and for the community. But if you aren't willing to take change, if you aren't able to look at these numbers and figure out where you need to make those tweaks, or you're just too scared to make any tweaks, which often comes back to number one, where you're just running things emotionally based on your bank balance, then you are going to really, really struggle with your business because nothing's going to happen. And these are 5 things that I see frequently. I don't often see them living off on their own. They aren't on their own solo adventures. These are usually groups that all come together, at least 2, 3, often all 5 of them showing up all at once. So if any of this hit home, goodness gracious, please take my free download. It's in the comment box, the description box. Pop it in, take a look at it. 10 things every CEO must be able to answer about their business. If you can't answer these questions, I guarantee you're struggling with at least one of these 5 issues that's preventing you from moving your business forward. And if you're finding you need even more than that, set up a Right Fit call with me. They're completely free. You can hop over to my website, cfoyeah.com, and it's free. If you find that you really need someone to help you, sometimes it's just a conversation about what it is that you really want from your business. And sometimes that alone is enough to bring the clarity that you need to move yourself forward. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the list. Let me know if you want more lists in the future. Until then, go forth and profit, everybody.